When I joined the campus fashion club, I thought I was signing up for fabric swatches and fashion shows, not for falling in love with someone who would become the fabric of my life. And certainly not with a guy who would eventually be the reason I'd call a dress my favorite, not because of how it looked, but because of what it meant. It started on a rainy Thursday. I had just transferred universities and didn't know a soul. My roommate nudged me toward the club fair, whispering, "You love design. Go find your people." I wandered into the fashion club's booth, drawn in by a glittering sketch pinned to the corkboard and a smiling guy who looked like he walked out of a Vogue editorial. His name was Eli. He had one dimple, a camera always slung around his neck, and a laugh that made the air around him warmer. He wasn't just a model, he designed too. We started as project partners, working on a club showcase where we had to design and create 2 original pieces. The challenge? We had to make a garment inspired by something personal. I chose vulnerability. He chose freedom. Over the next few weeks, our designs evolved as we did. What started as late-night stitching turned into midnight coffee runs, and our conversations stitched a quiet connection between us. He told me how fashion helped him express what words couldn't. I told him how I always hid behind clothes that made me feel invisible. Then came showcase night. My design, a flowing asymmetrical dress with sheer panels, was a tribute to shedding layers, to being seen. But backstage, I panicked. I didn't want to go out. I wasn't ready. I was about to bolt when Eli stepped in front of me, holding out a hanger. "This," he said, "is the dress I made. But it's not just inspired by freedom. It's inspired by you." It was beautiful, structured yet soft, a deep emerald that made my skin glow. I stared at him, confused.
"Try it on," he said.
When I did, something shifted. I looked in the mirror and saw strength.
"Grace. Me." He took my hand.
"You don't have to hide. You never did." I wore his design on stage instead of mine. And I wore his love wrapped around me, even before we had our first kiss under the buzzing club lights. Eli became my muse, my safe place. And yes, his dress became my favorite. Not just because of how it looked, but because of the moment it gave me. The courage. The love. So yeah, I joined a club. And somewhere between fabric and feelings, he became the dress I never wanted to take off.